In this chapter, some of the formulas are used for the calculation. Number 1 is F is equal to ma. F is the force exerted. It is equal to product of the mass and acceleration. So F is nothing but force, m is the mass, a is the acceleration, and the unit of force is kilogram meter second per second square or Newton. And here we are using, instead of a is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by t. So u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity, and t is the time taken. And the unit of acceleration is meter per second square, m is power minus 2. This is the third formula which is used. Momentum, to calculate the momentum of an object. Momentum of an object is calculated using the formula P is equal to mv, where P represents momentum, m represents the mass, and v represents the velocity. So SI unit of momentum is kilogram meter second power minus 1. If the mass is given and the velocity is given, to calculate momentum we have multiplied the mass into velocity. In numericals, let us see sum number 1. These are some of the simple sums which if you understand how to calculate, then you can solve the given sums from your textbook. What force would be needed to produce an acceleration of 5 meter per second square in a ball of mass 3 kg? So here, if you see the acceleration, it is given in meter per second square and the mass is in kilogram. So what is the unit of force? It is kilogram mass per second square. So it is a direct question. Hence we know that force F mass is 3 kg and acceleration is 5 meter per second square. And the formula used to calculate force is F is equal to m into a. That is mass 3 kg into acceleration is 5 meter per second square. That is equal to 5 3s are 15 kilogram meter per second square or m second power minus 2. This also you can write as or 15 Newton, because the unit of force is Newton. In chapter 9, the first example is given. In this lesson, a constant force acts on an object of mass 5 kg. Mass of the object is 5 kg. A constant force acts on an object, and for how many seconds? For 2 seconds. A force acts on an object of mass 5 kg for 2 seconds, and due to this force, the object was initially moving with the velocity 3 meter per second. Its velocity increases to 7 meter per second. You have to find what is the magnitude of the force acting on it, and also if the same force is acting for 5 seconds, what is the final velocity of the object? Here two things you have to find out. One is mass of the object is 5 kg and the force is acting for 2 seconds, and due to that force the body which is moving with a velocity of initially 3 meter per second, it reaches a final velocity of 7 meter per second. What is the force acting on it? And also you have to find out if the force acts for 5 seconds, what will be the final velocity of the mass mk. Let us find out. Here, what is force? It is mass into acceleration. Or what is acceleration? It is v minus u divided by t. S is equal to ma. What is a? V minus u divided by t. So let me substitute these values here. Mass is 5 into the final velocity is 7 minus initial velocity is 3 divided by the time 2 seconds. So 5 into 7 minus 3 gives you 4 divided by 2. 2 2s are 4, 5 2s are 10 Newton. So the force acting on the object was 10 Newton. Now if the same force acts for 5 seconds, what will be the final velocity? Let us take t is equal to 5 seconds and v we have to find out. F is equal to m into v minus u divided by t. We want to find what is v. So let us take the other terms to the left hand side. We get f into t comes to the left hand side, cross multiply, f into t divided by m comes to the denominator, that is equal to v minus u. We want to find v. So let us take u to the other side, it becomes minus u will become plus u. Hence u plus ft by m is equal to v. It is nothing but, here we can write u plus ft by m is equal to v. So now we are going to write what is u? U is 3 plus f is 10 plus into t is 5 divided by the time duration. Not t is 5. Here what is f into t? F is 10, t is 5 divided by what is the mass m? It is 5 kilogram. Hence v is equal to 3 plus 10 into 5 by 5. The 5 and 5 cancels. 10 plus 3 gives you 13 meter per second. That is the velocity of mass when the time duration is reduced to 3 meter per second. Force and laws of motion in this lesson. Now we are going to see the second example sum. It is given that which would require a greater force, accelerating a 2 kg mass at 5 meter per second square or a 4 kg mass of 2 meter per second square. So let us consider the two conditions where the object A is having a mass 2 kg and moving with an acceleration of 5 meter per second square, and another object is having a mass of 4 kg moving with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square. Now you have to find which object will exert more force. So let us consider case 1. Here let us take m1 as 2 kg and a1 as 5 meter per second square. So what is F1, the force acting? It is m1 a1. It is equal to 2 kg into 5 meter per second square gives you F1 equal to 10 kilogram, 5 2s are 10 kg meter per second square. Whereas F2, what is F2? It is m2 into a2. 4 kg into 2 meter per second square gives you 4 2s are 8 kg meter per second square. So which is greater? Here F1 is greater than F2. Therefore, the force exerted on an object of 2 kg accelerating with 5 meter per second square is more compared to a mass of 4 kg accelerating with a velocity of 2 meter per second square. Now let us solve the third example sum in this lesson. A motor car is moving with a velocity of 108 km per hour and it takes 4 seconds to stop after the brakes are applied. Calculate the force exerted by the brakes on the motor car if its mass along with the passenger is 1000 kg. So here we have to consider certain things. The question is, a motor car which is moving with a velocity 108 km per hour. For 1 hour it is moving at a distance of 108 km per hour. But the SI unit we use here is meter per second. We use meter per second. Hence, first we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. And the car is moving for 4 seconds after the brake has been applied. To stop after the brake applied, you have to calculate how much the force exerted by the brake. When the brake is applied, what is the force exerted by the brake to bring the car to rest? Hence, the initial velocity of the car is, it is a moving car which comes to rest. Hence, the initial velocity u is taken as 108 kilometer per hour, and we have to convert it into meter per second. So, here 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 1000 meter divided by 1 hour equal to 60 into 60 seconds. So, when you simplify this, you will 0 and 0 cancels. Here 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10. 5 divided by 6 3s are 18. Hence 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Suppose if 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18, then what will be 108 kilometer per hour? 108 into 5 by 18 kilometer per hour, it is equal to 30 meter per second. So 108 into 5 by 18 is equal to 30 meter per second. That is the unit we have converted and brought it to the SI unit. Now, according to the question, the initial velocity is 30 meter per second. Final velocity is 0 because the moving car, after applying the brake, it comes to rest. Hence, V is equal to 0 meter per second and V is equal to 0. And what is F is equal to? You have to find out how much force is applied to bring the car to rest. And then, what is the mass of the car? Along with the passenger, it is 1000 kilogram. And since the mass is in kilogram, we know there is no need to convert it. M is equal to 1000 kilogram, and the time taken to bring to rest is 4 seconds. Now you have to calculate how much force is applied by the brake on the car to bring it to rest. Hence, F is equal to, we know, M into V minus U divided by T. M is 1000. Final velocity, initial velocity we have 30, but the final velocity is 0. Hence, 0 minus 30 divided by the time is 4 seconds. 4 250s are 1000 into 250 into 0 minus 30 gives you minus 30, and when you multiply this, the force applied is minus 7500 Newton. So, here we get a negative value. What does the negative value represent? It is retardation, means the velocity, it is a decreasing velocity and it brings to rest. Negative sign indicates that the force applied to is opposite to the direction of motion of the body. Hence it comes to rest. Therefore, this is a simple sum. The main thing what you have to understand is how to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second. Now let us solve question number 5 from the exercise of this lesson, force and laws of motion. It is given in page number 128. It is given a truck is, it starts from rest. Hence we are writing the initial velocity as 0. It is moving down with a constant acceleration. But what is the value of the acceleration is not given. That we have to find out. And the distance the truck travels is 400 meters in a time of t is equal to 20 seconds. And the mass of the truck is given as 7 tons. 1 ton is equal to 100,000 kg. So what is 7 ton equal to 7,000 kg? you have to find what is the acceleration with what the truck is moving and also the mass of the truck. The force, not mass, the force acting on the truck. Here we have to calculate the acceleration, and the values given are initial velocity, distance and time. So using this, we can calculate the value of A using the second law of equations of motion. According to that, S is equal to ut plus half at square. In the rest of the two equations, velocity, final velocity is also asked. When we have two unknown terms, it is difficult to calculate the value. So in the second equation, according to this equation, all the values are given. Hence we can use this equation to find the value of A. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to 400. U is 0 and T is 20 seconds plus half into A we have to calculate, and again T square is 20 into 20. 20. You can cancel it with 2. 2 times are 20. So 400 is equal to 0, 20 are 0 plus 20 into 10 into A gives you 200 A. Acceleration. So 40 divided by 200 is equal to A, or A is equal to 200 2s are 400. Hence the acceleration is 2 meter per second square. Now we can calculate the force acting on the truck by using the formula F is equal to m into A. Mass is 7000 kg into acceleration is 2 meter per second square, or it is equal to 14,000 Newton.